Get the 5 Mantra MP3 Abundance Package at JasonGallant.ca. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about letting go of your past. Now, this isn't from a psychology perspective or counseling or any of that kind of stuff. It's purely from a spiritual enlightenment point of view. Now, the thing is with spiritual enlightenment, it's about letting go of your crystallized structure of you. The thing that you say when you say, that's who I am, that's who I am. When you say this and you have this solid thought about a point of view of who you are, that is still limited. No matter how nice it might be, it's still limited because it doesn't flow with what is in this moment. Right? If you say, I am fire, then the minute there's a rainstorm, there's going to be a problem, right? But if you can say, I am the wind, I am the rain, I am the fire, and you can say it all equally and become whatever is needed in any one moment, there will be no suffering. There will be this dance with life. Now, the thing is that who you are is so vast. You have all the tools and all the abilities and all of the energies to deal with any one moment as it is. And when you choose to reject these infinite parts of yourself, suffering emerges. You say, no, I don't have the tools to deal with this situation. I don't have the tools to deal with this present identity that I have. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of an explanation of this letting go thing that happens of the identity. Now, one place where people get really tied up is they have a history. Every person has a certain history. They have things that they've done, and according to their own opinions or the opinions of society, it either was right or wrong. And when they do something that's wrong in the eyes of certain people, whether it is general society or not, there is this judgment that they impose upon themselves. A person will judge themselves based on some inadequacy or something that happened or something that they did or took part of. But redemption can happen at any one moment. This forgiveness that people look for, or this redemption, either towards an enemy or towards another or towards yourself, can happen in any one moment that you decide. It doesn't have to be earned. The only way to earn it is to open up to what is and to let go. To let go of this solid attachment you have to this history. This history is really just attached to this body, isn't it? And it still is in the past. So what you always have to realize is that you have to deal with what is before you, not with what was. It's very profound. Deal with what is here, what's really here, not what you think is here, based on past experiences or past opinions or things that happened. Sometimes there were horrible atrocities that happened to you, and you may have suffered very greatly at that time. And I'm not saying you're wrong for doing so. But what I will say is that you have to ask yourself, is there a way out? Is there an exit door from the suffering in this moment? And letting go of your thoughts and opinions is a very fast way to do this. The opinions about what happened, the opinions that say this shouldn't happen, or this person shouldn't be this way or that. If this is causing you to be caught in a loop of dwelling on your history or dwelling on suffering, then it's no longer serving you. If something is causing you to suffer, it's not serving you. Let it go. Forget about being right. It's a very important thing. I find a lot of people that have experienced some horrible things, they get caught in the game of right and wrong, and they want to be right so that way this painful event never happens again. But because they're always dwelling on this, they're always reliving that painful moment, reliving it over and over again, never just letting it go and understanding that there's a greater intelligence at work. There's some other greater intelligence at work that goes beyond this drama we call life. It goes beyond this drama we call physical incarnation. There is something else at work that none of us understand on this level. And when you embrace this, it will bring a greater freedom. There's so many people that you may talk to in your life and they say, this horrible thing happened to me, but it was the best thing ever. But it took me 20 years to realize that it was the best thing ever, and it took me to the next thing. This world that we live in is a place of drama. Anybody watching the news right now will see quite a bit of it. But you have to understand that all of the drama, all of the pain and suffering, all of the torment and the wars and everything are all about one thing: the physical body. They're about the one thing, about survival, about who's going to survive better than the next, who's going to own this territory, this land for this money so that way they can buy this and that. You know, it's all about the drama of the physicality. It's about survival. But you are much more than survival. You are an immortal being that incarnated to experience this drama. So when you get too wrapped up in this drama, too wrapped up in this game of survival, and it is causing you to suffer over and over again, like you're caught in a loop or a short circuit, then let go of your point of view just for a moment. Let go of your history. Let go of who you think you are. Just let go of it. I'm letting go of the drama of the wind blowing in my eyes right now from the lake, even though my eyes are burning. But when I leave this lake, I will not dwell on the fact that my eyes were burning when I was filming this video. It's a lot like that. It's the meaning that you put upon this survival game that causes so much suffering. The greatest saints and sages always said, you are more than this flesh. You are more than this. You do your duty, you do the best you can, but inevitably this is going to be gone. You're going to drop this, and all those things you cared so much about are going to just fall away. But the love will still be there. Those moments where this challenge of life was experienced, and then there was moments where you received or gave kindness or love or experienced this divine in this drama, that stuff will always be with you. So if you're holding on to your past, you're holding on to things that you feel you've done that are wrong, or things that were done to you that you feel are wrong, just remember it's all going to be forgotten one day anyway. So why don't you just forget it now? Why don't you just speed this process up? Rather than waiting for 10 years, 30 years, a generation, 4 generations, just forget it now. Let it go. Let go of your point of view, because a lot of things can happen. A lot of things can happen in this life that you don't understand. And perhaps you did something that you may judge as wrong, but maybe this drama had to happen in order for some other thing to happen. Sometimes the greatest stories written have challenges inside. They're not always peace, 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 peace. Really what I'm saying is that the peace that is in you is the immortal part. It isn't this drama. When I lift weights, some of you know that I was a professional natural bodybuilder at one point in my life, and I do YouTube videos about that as well. When I'm training, there is a massive amount of drama going on. When I'm lifting the weights, or there's a massive amount of physical pain, there's breathing, there's failure and success that happens, but it's just a game. You don't have to identify with the games that you play as you live. But if there's an opportunity for you to share your heart in any one moment, please do so. That's really what you're here to do. is to share your heart anyway. And the problem with you judging yourself or condemning yourself is that you end up suppressing the most valuable part of you, which is your heart. So keep sharing that heart anyway. Know that you are of value no matter what you have done, no matter what has been done to you, no matter what has been said to you. The most valuable part inside you is your heart, and you must share it if you wish to find freedom here. At least share your heart with yourself. That's really what I'm saying. Let go of all your judgment. So I hope this helps. Take care for now.